Hi, everyone. I'm Nancy.
And I'm Stephanie.
And if you enjoy our show, please like and subscribe.
And hit that notification bell.
Also on Instagram at TWiN, and you can also find us on Twitter X. We just wanted to make a quick video today about what's going on with Tyler Perry. He was on the Kelly Ripa podcast. I didn't even know Kelly Ripa had a podcast.
No clue.
Because ever since she joined, I still call it Regis and Kelly.
Me too.
She started doing that show. I feel like we've had enough of Kelly Ripa.
I still call it Regis and Kathy Lee.
I still remember her as Haley from All My Children.
Yeah,
but apparently she needs more airtime. So she also has a podcast, and she had Tyler Perry on as her guest. And she gushed the whole time and asked just, really stupid, inappropriate questions about Harry and Meghan. And it was really annoying. Let me just play you a little excerpt and then we can dive on into it.
And are you godfather to their daughter?
I am, to little Lily, yeah.
Oh my gosh, is she so cute?
Oh, she's so beautiful. She's just so beautiful. Yeah. They make beautiful babies. That's all I'll say. They make some beautiful kids. Archie and Lily are beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, my son's beautiful.
So do you. Yeah. I mean, your son is gorgeous.
I hate podcasts like that because it's just an ass kissing session. And it makes me so uncomfortable, those type of podcasts where it's like, oh, no, you're great. Oh, no, you're greater. Oh, no, you do this. Yeah. Oh, no, your kid's cuter. Oh, no, your kid's cuter. And it's just like, just slap it on like molasses.
It was very generic, and he was speaking of the kids in a very generic way.
And he paused on, not paused, but he sort of went, oh yeah, Lily's, like he sort of stuttered on that, where it's like, I hope I get the name right.
Now, we all know that Meghan has a special relationship with Tyler Perry. We don't quite know why, but he says it's because their publicists got them talking to each other. There's a whole...
That's so Hollywood.
Let me read a little of it. And he's got a nickname for Lily, which is Little Lily. I don't know if that's a nickname.
Wow, that's...
Yeah, exactly. Little Lily. I used to call my dog Lewis Little Lewis, so I guess I had a nickname for him too. During the podcast episode, Perry also reflected on his relationship with Meghan, from the two of them first meeting over sharing a publicist to watching her adjust to such a public relationship with Harry. I got the tremendous sense of how overwhelming it all was for her, Perry said. I got the sense that, listen, I know what it's like to have a father who is not great. So seeing some of the things he was doing, I felt that she was very much isolated and alone. And I couldn't imagine leaving America. And she had a really, really happy life. She was really happy. And I later found all of that out. Whoa. Oh, that dude is either straight up. Okay, so there are two things that could have happened. He's either the biggest liar in the world, which he is, allegedly, or she just gave him this song and dance and he just fell for it.
Wow.
Because what did her father do again that she didn't have her mother do? We have a video of it, guys. We have proof that Doria and Meghan staged photos of Doria walking around LA with sociology books, yoga mats, everything. It was all staged. Going to the airport to visit her daughter in Toronto. It was all staged.
What this tells me is that she was giving Tyler Perry a tall tale about her dad when that wasn't the truth, obviously. Tyler Perry wasn't stupid, but he probably just didn't care, so he believed it, believed her.
He's so not able to process how crappy his dad was, and I get it, but that doesn't mean that you should label everybody's dad like that. Like, I'm sure he'd find something wrong with our dad, who's perfect. I'm sure, like, people like that, you can't win, because he's so anti not men, but he's so anti the idea of a man being the provider and the father figure. And he is so, and I'll play a video that we played on a live once, but I don't think a lot of you saw it. But This is the reason why Tyler Perry has been canceled by the Black community as of late, because
especially Black women.
Especially Black women. They are sick and tired of his jibber jabber, and they've had it. So there was this whole thing on Instagram and TikTok of these men and women just canceling him. This one's my favorite one, so I'm going to play this one. But there's other ones. You can find it anywhere.
I like this one.
If that man works, at whatever job and is a good man and is...
Tyler, and I'm going to touch your hand when I say this. Go put on your wigs and your heels and come back to me woman to woman, because you are speaking from a viewpoint you have never lived out of, honey bunch, okay? You have all this unresolved trauma with your own father, which is why you struggle to hold Black men accountable. You yourself have to cosplay a Black woman and pander to white America for 30 fucking years just to become the multimillionaire that you are. What I see right now is a gaslighting page right out of Oprah's book. You're scared because you just got this studio and the writers are on strike that when we come back from all of this shit, Black women are no longer going to tune into you because we have healed past the point of accepting this type of bullshit is entertainment. I'm willing to bet your entire net worth that you can't make a movie or a television show without the concept of struggle of somebody got to be on the brink of divorce, somebody mama got to have cancer, somebody has to have a wicked baby mama from fucking hell. What I heard was Black women should take care of Black men and stop expecting Black men to be able to take care of them, which makes perfect sense coming from you because you created Medea to sustain Tyler, did you not? I'd have made it better had you turned around and said, Black men, you need to learn how to submit to Black women, because I'm not going to be the provider and he gets to be the motherfucking lead. He's not leading me into debt. I make enough money for me, but now you telling me I gotta feed 2 mouths? If I could afford it without you, I should be able to afford it 2 times over when I get with you. You would think after painting the Black community in such a negative light for the last 30 years, you yourself would know that Black men are the most insufferable people on the planet when they don't have any fucking funds. If Black women wanted to settle for something less than what we're deserving of, we would simply audition for one of the roles that you're casting for.
I
there
mean,
you have it.
What else do you say?
You don't
and this
say
is
anything.
coming off the heels of him having some sort of interview about, his new documentary or whatever. He just bought BET or whatever.
He didn't buy it.
Whatever.
But no, it's he's talking about his Netflix documentary.
Yeah,
that bombed, by the way. It bombed.
He goes into it's okay if the guy doesn't pay the light bill. It's okay if he can't pay the electricity. What does that mean? And Nancy had a good point last week. It's all trickling down into that initiative thing that you were talking about.
Fatherhood initiative.
That's what Nancy was talking about. And she was right on, man. She was right
the whole
on.
thing Harry, Meghan, and George Soros and all that other dark money are involved with this fatherhood initiative. It's so toxic and it's bad, and it's so now society is crumbling as a result of programs like this.
So now women not only have to be the strong ones, we got to have the babies. We got to
have
PMS. No, now we got to take care of the light bill. We got to be the breadwinners. We got to make sure you're okay when you're sick. Have you ever taken care of a man when he's sick?
Dude, I'm just telling you, Tyler, I'm not coming at it as a Black woman's perspective. I think this woman
I'm coming as a woman.
She's coming at it from a Black woman's perspective because he wasn't talking to all women. He was singling out Black women.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why the Black community has canceled him. They are done with him.
And I also just want to make clear, the reason why he's using Meghan Markle in all his sound bites on his podcast and all the advertisement for his new show, he's using it because Meghan Markle is the soundbite of the week. He doesn't give a crap about little Lily.
I'm going to tell you this right now. If he attempts to put Meghan Markle as an actress in any one of his projects,
there's going to be
the Black female actresses, there will be a revolt.
Be an uprising.
There will be an uprising. I guarantee it, because that will be a slap in the face.
He can't cast Black women, but he's going to cast Meghan Markle
and
he'll play a Black woman.
He'll attempt that. Yeah. And like she said, struggle of and all that stuff. Like that's all he can write. So it's going to be really interesting, the future projects that are coming down the pike with Meghan and Tyler. I'm going to be really interested in that.
Yeah. And there will be future projects with them.
For sure. He continued, but to go into this world of where everything is larger than life, even to this day, it's still larger than life for them, where everywhere she goes or whatever she does or she puts on something, it sells out. That is a lie.
He's marketing it.
No, but you know why it's a lie? People found out she wears vintage. She wears like 2 years, last year's stuff just so she can prove that it's already, of course it's sold out because nobody's wearing it anymore.
They're taking a Kardashian move. That's what Kylie Jenner does. Oh, all my lip kits are sold out. Yeah. Well, when you have 4, four are going to get sold, and now you got to tell everybody it's sold out. It's Jonathan Cheban 101.
Yeah. There are paparazzi in the corners. Oh my God. You're right. There's paparazzi in the corners. There's paparazzi everywhere in Montecito, of all places, where there's 24/7 security. And it's always
gates.
And it just happens to always be backgrid, Tyler.
It's that or a catastrophic car chase. Pick one or the other. Pick your poison.
I wanted to be a safe place, not only for her, but there are many people who don't have a name or are not part of a royal family who just need somebody to be there for them. Who else are you being there for?
What is he talking about?
Who else is he helping?
Is it some sort of charity? Oh, come here. You don't have your royal status, so come stay with me and I'll protect you.
Oh
it's like, what are you doing? You got a shelter for ex-royals? Is that what you're going to do now? Oh God, they don't have their gold plates anymore. So come into my $1 billion house.
They only had $14 million when they left.
I mean, this is not charity, Tyler, and you're not helping anyone, and you're definitely not saving anyone.
Harry and Meghan even went on to stay in Perry's house when they first made the move to California in 2020 after making their decision to transition away from the royal family. Every day that they were there, I looked to see if anything's happening online. Nothing. They don't even know, Perry said. So weeks and weeks they were there. They were so happy. It was such a beautiful moment.
He was talking about the pandemic. Nobody left their houses. Of course, it was a beautiful time for them. They were in a mansion overlooking the ocean with a movie theater and a bowling alley. Do you know how many people would have loved during the pandemic to stay at Tyler Perry's house?
It's so interesting too.
Is anyone else hearing this?
California was probably the most militant lockdown on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Okay, next to Oregon.
Portland.
You couldn't even walk down the street without somebody stopping you if you didn't have a mask or anything. Do you think that paparazzi were able to just go around Beverly Hills and just hang out there? And then if that were true, if nobody bothered them, then how did they know about the drones? That guy did the FOIA act, and we found out that Meghan was the one that gave him the address. We know this for a fact. So now I'm starting to believe, I actually know, I'm not going to say starting to believe, Tyler and Meghan were in on it together. Tyler was giving the address out too.
Of course.
He didn't care. So stupid.
And I just want to say, Tyler, other people were interested in, I don't know, a cure back then. Probably helping the homeless get through a pandemic, animals,
the
elderly, trying to bring food to them, leave it on their porch, and make sure it's like a nice exchange, and make sure that they know that they're okay. That's all that people were caring about. No one gave a crap about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry.
I wanted to include the Instagram stories of Omid real quick because he's been pretty busy over on his Instagram stories.
Oh, goodness.
Here he is. He's really been into working out. So it looks like he's merching something, these little bars or whatever, protein bars. So he's pretty excited about that.
He's really into working out.
He is. Watch, I have a picture of him at the gym. He's really on this health kick now that he's living in Southern California. He had to put a picture of the produce section of the grocery store. So that's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Here he is, just, in Zen mode.
He's doing yoga.
He loves SoCal. Somebody said I think he's in the Santa Monica area. I do. Or the PCH area, or I don't know.
Malibu. I think Malibu.
I don't think Malibu.
I do.
Here he is at the gym.
Oh my God.
He is turning into a California boy.
He is a surfer, dude.
Yeah, so I wanted to include that.
He's got his chain on.
He's only wearing black shirts. It's like he's trying to change his image from that preppy British guy to a California dude. So he's not doing a very good job, but he's doing it. Here he is at Katsu Nori, I believe. And like I said, that's in Santa Monica. So I think he's hanging out in Santa Monica. Or he's just hanging out on the coast, which we all know who's close to the coast. And, you know, you hop on the PCH and you can be in Santa Barbara, lickety split.
Just like that.
Yeah. So I included Omid because we have a very important show, a live show tomorrow coming up. Steph, you want to tell them about it?
Yeah, we have a live show. We're going to talk about all the royalty, a little bit of pop culture. I might put some Taylor and Travis in there. I don't know yet. But we have an awesome special guest who is going to be on with us for the Omid Scobie segment. We're really excited. We have Resting Dollface on the show tomorrow live. And we're so excited because we love
so
her.
Excited.
And she knows so much about Intel, and you know she's actually the one. And Megan's Mole told us this on a live. She's actually the one who gave Megan's Mole the idea for the moon bump test.
Yeah.
And I just think that's fascinating. And she knows a lot about puzzles, and that's how she puts everything together. So guys, tune into that. We have Resting Dollface on a segment tomorrow on our live.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
And we'll do it at we'll put it up on our Twitter, the time and all that info. So
coming very soon.
Coming soon.
Today's dog rescue is Soul Mutt's Dog Rescue. We are a group of volunteers with a huge passion for helping dogs from the streets of Romania by finding them loving forever homes in the UK. So I will put their link in the description below. Go on there, read about it, find out ways you can get involved. Can't give them any love, that's fine. Just share their information. And we will see you tomorrow.
Yay!
For our live with special guest, Resting Dollface.
All right. Nancy's got to go now.